Just thoughts about the way the team continues to go about winning.
It seems like we make it a little tougher on ourselves than I would like, but Detroit's an extremely hard place to play and to win. So I was proud of the way we fought back from, I think we were down 15 in the second half, and like you said, found a way to win at the end.
Can you also talk about Sarah getting player of the week for second time this year?
Sarah's been, kind of our rock of our team. She's been playing really well, especially in the second half of games and down the stretch. We know, if we get it into her, she's going to make something good happen, whether score the basketball or get fouled or hit the open person on the perimeter for an outside shot. So for her to be recognized again as the player of the week, it's really nice. I don't think she's too worried about it. I don't think the team's too worried about it. It's a great honor, but we're more worried about winning games.
And this is, correct me if I'm wrong, John, third time she's made game-winning free throws. And how clutch is she?
Apparently pretty clutch. I don't want to jinx anything, but she's done really well. And actually, even from the beginning of the year, just overall as a free throw shooter, she's continued to raise her percentage throughout the whole year. So she's just getting more comfortable in there. She has a routine that she really likes now, and she makes them.
You've been around basketball a long time. How remarkable is her story and kind of what you've seen through basketball to be able to come here and have this kind of impact and start off as a non-scholarship player and be able to be this important to this team this quickly?
It's pretty remarkable. She was very unfortunate. It was very unfortunate for her in high school to have torn her ACL. I mean, I think had that not happened, she would have had a lot of offers from a lot of different places. But in this day and age, it's a pretty common occurrence, and unfortunately for her, it happened. And we were glad that she was close by and liked YSU and wanted to go here. And but for her to come back, bounce back like she has, and to work as hard as she has, and then to play this well as a sophomore, it's pretty exciting. It's a pretty fun story to talk about. And as good as she is a player, she's a better person off the court. Great student, great teammate. Doesn't care about her points or rebounds or anything like that. She just wants to win.
Janae's also had a good week. Maybe she gets overshadowed sometimes. But can you talk about her importance, her role in this game?
Janae's done a great job this year. It's really hard because she was pretty much out of the game for 3 years or longer, not really having any time on the court. So last year she was kind of spotty in and out and got some minutes, but we really have to rely on her this year. She's done a great job of using her physicality and athleticism to do good things, whether it be rebounding or getting to the rim, making plays. So for her to be a senior and she's easily having the best year of her career, it's very nice for her.
John, with so many young players, are you concerned at all? I mean, you got 13 games in, and you got 17 more. These young players are used to playing 20, 24 games. Concerned at all about that?
Not really. I mean, we've actually done pretty well with our minutes. Nikki Arbanis is probably playing a few too many, but the freshmen are usually the most affected by that. So Al, but her minutes. She's at about 24 minutes, which really isn't a whole lot. The rest of them have kind of gone through that grind last year, and we don't overtax them in during the week. We try to get what we need to get done and get them out of here. So hopefully we continue to be fairly fresh on the court.
John, this could be, or is actually, a week of tremendous opportunity in terms of the league. Two teams are coming in. Just your thoughts about that opportunity.
We talked about that after practice today. 2-0 in the conference. We have Milwaukee, who's much improved. They're playing very well. They just had a big win over Chicago State this weekend. Green Bay, I think, is on an 8 or 9 game winning streak, and they're the number one mid-major team in the country. They just beat Dayton pretty handily recently, and have a lot of other BCS wins this year. as per most of the year, we're more worried about ourselves, you know, trying to do our thing, trying to execute on both ends of the floor, take care of the details, and then let the chips fall where they may.
John, it's always been Green Bay and then I think everybody else, with all due respect. Is that gap now close, getting close?
I don't know. Green Bay is really good. I think Wright State has closed the gap a little bit more. They have tremendous players. Demings is going to break the all-time Horizon League record, provided she stays healthy, scoring record. So they've kind of closed the gap a little bit. But Green Bay is still, you know, I think a step above everybody else. I mean, not saying they can't be beaten. You know, I don't know, it was 2 years ago. 2 years ago, we were able to get them twice, you know, which was kind of crazy. So they can be beat. You have to play really well and, you know, execute all the to the 10th degree to get them. But, I mean, it's possible. They're still really, really good, and it's going to be a challenge. But we're looking forward to it.
Specifically, what are the important things about Milwaukee that you've been preparing for?
Milwaukee plays a lot better defense this year than they have in the past. They have a lot of scorers, players that can not only shoot the three but get to the basket. Ronenberg, who's their post player, has been hurt, but she's back now and playing more and better each game. So they score in a wide variety of ways. So our defense has to be on point. They put us in a lot of tough situations where it makes it hard for us to guard. So that's going to be the biggest challenge. You know, I think we've done a pretty good job of taking care of the basketball, and you know, we need to continue to do a good job of rebounding. Kostowicz for them is, I think, third in the league in rebounding. She has the third most offensive rebounds in the league, so she can create problems. I mean, you get stops and then you give up an offensive rebound and you got to do it all over again. So we're going to try to keep them off of the boards too.